Hello everyone, this is Vrushali and welcome to my YouTube channel. In previous session we discussed about different application layer protocols like HTTP, HTTPS, then FTP, SMTP with examples. I have mentioned a complete computer network subject playlist link in below description box. Now in today's session we will discuss the next topic, that is domain name system DNS, which is also called as application layer protocol. Let's start the session. In this session, we will discuss about DNS protocol, their working with examples, advantages of DNS, and at the end, we will discuss a question bank. Now, the first point is what exactly DNS? DNS stands for Domain Name System. Let's take an example. Suppose user want to search a particular website. For example, www.google.com. So this is a human readable domain. But machine understand the numbers. They understand the binary languages, right? So DNS convert this domain name into the machine readable format, which is called as IP address, like 172.217.10.14. So this is a work of DNS, which converts your host name into the IP address format. That's why which is understandable by the machine. And due to IP address, you can find out which types of devices are present in network. See here in this particular diagram, suppose user search something on this browser, a particular website. So this website sent to the DNS server and DNS server provide the IP address of that particular website. And after that, a particular content will be loaded. So this is the work of DNS. Now, let's understand the working of DNS. Here we will understand each and every steps of working with example. Now, the first step is user's request. See, user search a particular website, for example www.example.com. For that purpose, they use a particular browser like Chrome, Firefox. So, this website user requests to the DNS server for resolving a corresponding IP address of that particular website. So, this is the first step. User search a particular website on the internet. Now, the second step. The second step is query to recursive DNS resolver. Means this website is sent towards the recursive resolver. Now, this DNS resolver is managed by the internet service provider. This resolver find out the intermediary IP address of that particular website. Now, there is a Google DNS and this is their particular address. This Google domain name system provides speed, reliability and security towards a particular searching. So, the first step is user request a particular website and second step is DNS resolver find out their IP address. Now, the next step is to check local cache memory. See, suppose user searched this website previously also, then IP address of that website is stored into the cache memory. So this DNS resolver just directly goes to cache memory and immediately return IP address of that particular website towards the user. But user search first time this website on the internet. So at that time this website goes to the root DNS server. Now the next step is query to root DNS server. Means user search this particular website first time and their address is not present in cache memory. So this website goes to the root DNS server. Now this root DNS server find out the domain extension of that particular website. For example, their domain extension is .com. So for that purpose they use top level domain, which is also called as TLD server. This TLD server find out the domain extensions. Now the next step is query to TLD DNS server. Now this TLD server find out the location of authenticative DNS server. They find out the .com server, for example example.com. This is a particular website, right? So first there is a root DNS server find out .com extension. Now TLD DNS server find out a example.com IP address of that network. Now the next one is query to authoritative DNS server. So in this authoritative DNS server, actual IP address of that particular website is stored. So this authoritative DNS server provide the IP address of this website like 92.184.216.34 to the machine. Now machine understand we want to open this website, right? We already discussed IP address in detail in previous session. See here in this particular diagram. What we discuss, client search a particular website like example.com. So root DNS server provide their extension like .com. TLD DNS server provide their example.com server and authoritative DNS server provide their exact IP address. So these all things have performed by the DNS protocol. Now next. Now the next step is response to browser. Now authoritative DNS server responds IP address of that particular website to the browser that user want to search. Now this IP address also stored in cache memory for future request purpose. Suppose user search again this website, so at that time directly this IP address gain from the cache memory. So it immediately give fast result. They increase the speed of searching, right? And the last one is accessing the website. Browser use this IP address to establish the connection between server and the client by using www.example.com this particular website. So all the contents on that website is loaded on the client computer or user's PC. So this is a complete working of domain name system, and this all tasks have performed within a second. Now see here, this is a working structure of DNS by using diagram. See, host search www.example.com website. Now this website goes to the DNS resolver. So DNS resolver first send to the root DNS server. They find out their domain extension .com and send to the DNS resolver. Now DNS resolver send to the top level DNS server. They find out their server like example.com website. They have their own server, right? Now DNS resolver again send this to the authoritative DNS server that then we find out the IP address of example.com, and this authoritative DNS server provide the IP address to the DNS resolver. Now whatever the contents have uploaded on this IP address or on this website, that will be seen by the user. So for exam point of view, this diagram is important. Now the next one is advantages of DNS. As we discussed, domain name system provide human readable format, right? www.google.com. So this is very easy to read, easy to remember, right? But IP address of each and every website is get very difficult to remember, right? So that's why DNS is important to convert human readable format into the machine language. It also supports growing internet infrastructure. It supports scalability. Now efficiency and speed. Like suppose user search a particular website already, that all things have stored into the cache memory. So they speed up the domain resolution. Also they supports load distribution. Multiple users use the same website at the same time, right? Then platform independence. DNS protocol works every devices, every operating system. It also protect against some DNS related attacks. So they also provide security features. And also it supports all the diverse internet functionalities. So these are the different advantages of DNS application layer protocol. Now, as per previous year question paper, they ask about explain how DNS query resolve for 6 marks and what is DNS, explain DNS working for 8 marks. Here you have to explain all the steps in short with examples. So this is all about DNS. Thank you. Keep learning.